WhatsApp for $16 billion.
Oh, that just happened?
Just happened.
16 billion?
WhatsApp had said for a long time, we are not for sale.
16 billion?
That's what they're saying in the chat room. Do we have a link? Because I'm looking for it right now.
16 billion that's a lot. WhatsApp is extremely popular.
Give me a link, somebody, because maybe that's just bogus. Here it is, businessinsider.com. That would be.
I used WhatsApp a little bit at Davos. I still don't understand WhatsApp.
Oh, I use it all the time.
Where it fits in.
It's internet-based messaging. It's a very crowded space. People use Facebook, Apple's Messenger, and other programs for it. It allows you to send media as well as text.
Right.
Facebook for $12 billion in stock and $4 billion in cash, according to Business Insider. That is a stunning amount of money. I mean, given that YouTube was just $1 billion some.
Wow.
But you know what's going to happen? Facebook stock is going to go up, higher than it'll make it up in no time flat.
They got the cash. That's crazy money.
It is crazy money.
Remember, Facebook started this all by paying. Gee, it seems so long ago. $1 billion for Instagram.
Right, and we all went nuts about that.
WhatsApp, which is a mobile app for iOS, Android. I think they have it for Windows Phone. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. It's cross-platform. It's internet-based text and audio and video messaging. It is probably the #1 of these programs. Remember, they bought Beluga not too many years ago as well, which was a very similar program. So it strikes me that the technology they probably already have. This must be they're buying this for the users, which is a big user base. Facebook bought Beluga in March of 2011, 3 years ago. Let me see if I can find the price.
Boy, the press release is just numbing. Pursuant to the terms of the merger agreement, MergerSub will merge with and into WhatsApp, the first merger, and upon consummation of the first merger, MergerSub will cease to exist and WhatsApp will become a wholly owned subsidiary of the acquirer. The surviving corporation of the first merger will then merge with and into acquirer, which will continue to exist as a wholly owned, in part directly and in part indirectly, subsidiary of parent. Upon consummation, the schnupping, the closing of the transactions contemplated. Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't know why they would release the business deal memo as a press release. That's pretty stupid.
Whoa, man.
But it might be you could tell some stuff from that.
Yeah, you can.
It's not unusual that that's basically what we're seeing is the SEC Form 8K. It's not unusual for you to do something like this when you acquire a new company because what you're doing is you're acquiring the assets of the company without the employees.
Right, exactly.
There's reasons that they would structure it that way, but I don't think we
just weird that they would make that the press release.
We don't really need to worry about it. 16 billion. Most of that stock though, 12 billion stock.
Holy smokes.
4 billion.
183 million shares of Parent's Class A common, valued at 12 billion, based on the closing price. 6-day proceedings.
So now when Mark Zuckerberg gives a record $1 billion to charity, you could just kind of say, well, that's, nothing. Mark, come on.
Mark. Save journalism, will you? I got a few ideas.
I got some ideas.
We'll talk.
I'll do it for $500 million. Honest, Jeff, wouldn't you and I get together to save journalism for half a billion? Easy.
Oh yeah, easy.
I mean, Pierre Omidyar only paying $250 million to Glenn Greenwald. Jeff Bezos $250 million.
Yeah, and all
for
their
Wall
debt
Street
is
Journal.
a few magazines. We'll save all of journalism.
We'll save all of journalism.
All of it.
So Motorola sold for $12 billion and WhatsApp sold for 16. Think about that.
Wow. You're buying the users. You're buying the users. That's what you're buying.
How many users does it have?
Tons. It's easily the most.
Is so replaceable.
I had a serious addictive WhatsApp period. I have since graduated, but no, it's a good app. It's for people who don't want to pay for text messaging or don't want to use regular text messaging. It's chatting on the phone. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's Facebook Messenger. Basically.
In December of
Facebook is buying
it is. Facebook has the technology. In December of 2013, WhatsApp passed 400 million monthly users, regular users. 400 million. That's all. That's double what they had in April, though. So they were growing quite fast. In fact, you might assume that it is considerably over 400 million if they're doubling at that point. And
Facebook clearly sees its future as mobile,
right?
And that also illuminates that line from Google.
Here's a critical note. There's a survey that came out in December that said at 44% of all smartphone users polled, WhatsApp overtook Facebook as the leading mobile messaging service back in December. They have 44% of all mobile messaging.
If you can't beat them, buy them.
Yep. 35% Facebook Messenger. 44% of now this was a survey of 4,000 in 5 countries, 4,000 users in 5 countries. 44% use WhatsApp at least once a week. Yeah, wow, that's a huge amount of money. If you're just tuning in, this is kind of breaking news. Facebook's just announced the acquisition of mobile messaging app WhatsApp for $16 billion, $12 billion in stock, $4 billion in cash. That is huge, huge.